Join with me in this meditation. I'm Anne Ahokangas, and I invite you to allow the words that I speak to be the words of your own heart. As I breathe and relax into this moment, I know there is one divine essence that permeates all things seen and unseen. It is the mind, the all, the divine. And I know that it is who I am. And it is the power of this mind that creates in my life. And anything is possible through this mind, through me. And I know this principle of God works through me to create my life. It is the one great healer. It is the Spirit of truth. For I know there is one life. And this life is in me. And it operates through the law of good, the law of love. And this law of love is benevolence, is good, is compassion. It is this love that does the healing, always, in all ways. For this is its divine nature, and it works the same today as it did yesterday and tomorrow. It is at this moment absolutely all there is, and it is always available. So today I release any ideas that no longer serve me, and allow this divine within me to do its perfect healing. I accept and I allow. For I remember that it is not I, but the divine within that does the work. And so I release all personal opinions and thoughts and leave the how up to this divine essence, knowing that it operates according to my word. And today I speak my word of allowing full and complete healing in every area of my life. And in this moment, I know beyond a doubt, I have a deep belief, a conviction to know that the divine through me creates my life. And so I direct it, I instruct it, I compel it and command it to move through me for my highest and best. For I know it is my words that create the mold to bring about all my desires. For I know deeply that God, the divine, is all there is. And that God, the divine, exists right where the need is. Not as the need, but the answer to the need. And so in this moment, I allow this need to be fulfilled. So in this divine moment, I remember that Spirit is all that is. And it is always manifesting itself. It is pure being, pure potentiality. So with complete faith, and a complete surrender to my highest and best, I allow Spirit through me to create my best life. So I take action now, guided by the promptings within. As I relax and release, I place my entire trust, my complete faith into this simple thought. that through God within me, anything is possible. Through God within me, anything is possible. For this power and presence within me operates through me. It is all that is. It is the infinite field of pure potentiality. It is my life. It is here now. I accept it. I allow it. And I release my word, knowing it is already done. Please join with me in affirming, and so it is.
Am I on? Yeah. Good morning. Start again. Welcome to Unity Spiritual Center. Thanks so much for coming to spend some time with us today, those of you in the sanctuary and those of you at home. We are always appreciative of your presence. My name is Marcia Daly, and I will be your presider for today. So, we have Kids Day, last Sunday of the month, so I'm going to invite them to come in. And as always, we usually have a song that the kids will sing along to, and it's I Am Who I Am.
I am who I am. I am who I am. Who I am is just perfect. I am who I am. I have all I need here inside of me. I start each new day, and I remember to say, I am who I am. I am who I am. Who I am is just perfect. I am who I am. I don't have to worry. I have all I need. I start each new day, and I remember to say, I am who I am. I am who I am. Who I am is just perfect. I am who I am. If I'm feeling worried, I take a deep breath. I start each new day, and I remember to say, I am who I am. I am who I am. Who I am is just perfect. I am who I am. Who I am is just perfect. I am who I am.
Thank you, kids, and you're off to have a wonderful activity, I'm sure. Do join me in our opening prayer. If these words resonate with you, make them the words of your heart. The infinite mind of God fills my awareness with all the right ideas I require to move forward in happiness and joy. I feel the relief. I am joy, all is well, and join me in saying together, and so it is. Let's sing. So today is Karen Drucker Day. She's going to be leading us in both song and sermon, if you want to put it that way. So this song is called Receiving Chant, and it's written by her.
Hey there, good morning, Unity Spiritual Center. It's Karen Drucker coming to you from San Francisco, and I want you to sing with me this morning. You ready to sing? You know I want you to sing. So this is my magic wand, and it tells you that you can sing. So if anyone ever told you you couldn't, now you can. Okay, are you ready? So this is pretty easy. It's all about receiving. So I'm going to sing it once, and then you'll pick it up. It goes like this. I do believe that I will receive. I just have to know and then declare it to be so with an open mind. That's the key. Just a little bit of time. If it serves my highest good, then it will be mine. So if it serves my highest good, that's the key to this whole thing. I do believe that I will receive. I just have to know and then declare it to be so with an open mind. Just a little bit of time, just a little bit. If it serves my highest good, then it will be mine. Yeah. Got it? Let's do it again. I do believe that I will receive. You just have to know. I just have to know and then declare it to be so. And then declare it to be so with an open mind. Just a little bit of time. Just a little bit of time. If it serves my highest good. If it serves my highest good, then it will be mine. I do believe I will receive. I just have to know and then declare it to be so with an open mind. Just a little bit of time. If it serves my highest good, then it is mine. I do believe I will receive. I just have to know, and then declare it to be so with an open mind. Just a little bit of time now. If it serves my highest good, then it is mine. Declare it. I do believe. Say it now. I will receive. I just have to know, and then declare it to be so with an open mind. Just a little bit of time. If it serves my highest good, then it is mine. Now, anything I want, it is mine. You sing that line now. Anything I want, it is mine. How about some perfect health? It is mine. Declare it for yourself now. Perfect health. It is mine. How about some joy and peace? It is mine. You want that? Joy and peace. Yeah, it is mine. How about love, love, love? It is mine now. Love, love, love. It is mine. Because here's what it comes down to. If it serves my highest good, it is mine. See that line? If it serves my highest good, it is mine. If it serves my highest good, it is mine. And so it is.
Word. The Absolute Word for today, written by Paul Hasselbeck and based on Sunday messages appearing in the Daily Word, is joyous. And the affirmation, I joyously celebrate life. The principle of joy is always ours for expressing gladness, happiness, and joy. Each new day is a treasure hunt filled with opportunities to see and experience those things we respond to with joy. In her book, Joyful, Ingrid Fettel-Lee calls this joy spotting. Life's gems are found in even the most ordinary moments when I pause to notice the wonder that surrounds me and is within me. I let my gaze linger as I watch the setting sun or close my eyes as I savor the sweetness of fresh fruit. I wake and praise each new day and feel newly alive. The beauty of the world pales in comparison to the beauty within me. I am so deeply and wondrously joyful to know I am fully divine and fully human. I joyously celebrate life. And our third song is going to be Love Prevails. This one was written by Karen Drucker and John Hoy.
So this is what my talk is about today. It's about how, with all that's going on in the world or in your personal life, that the one thing that remains is love. Love will always prevail. Love prevails and conquers all. Love divine, I hear its call. When I lose myself and everything else fails, I remember love prevails. When I'm lost, gone astray, something in me knows I will find my way. 'Cause there is a light to shine me home. Then I know I'm not alone. I know that love prevails, conquers all, yes. Love divine, I hear its call. When I lose myself and everything else fails, I remember love prevails. We're on a journey, we travel far, we're always searching for that guiding star. Why try so hard? Why search so high? And all we need is right here inside. Oh, I remember now, love prevails and conquers all. Love divine, I hear its call. When I lose myself and everything else fails, I remember love prevails. Yes. And it's the secret of the ages. Love is. It's the gift of seers and sages. Love is. It's the miracle that's gonna set us free. Love is you and me. Love prevails, conquers all. Love divine, I hear its call. When I lose myself and everything else fails, I remember love prevails. Oh, I remember that love, sweet love, love is what's gonna set us free. Now love, love, love is what we need right now. Say love, love, love. Sing that with me. Just say love, love, love. Say love, 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 love. Just love, love prevails.
two announcements this morning. The first one is going to be about Amy Steinberg's presentation that she's going to make in October.
I believe in the good. I believe in the power, the presence of life. I believe in art. I believe in expression. I believe in you. And I don't even know you. That's how I roll. I just believe in humanity and the divinity of humanity. Hi, I'm Amy Steinberg, and I can't wait to be with you, Hamilton. I'll be there so soon, giving you a concert, giving you music, giving you laughter, giving you my heart. So I just can't wait. I look forward to it. Mwah.
So, just to follow up on that, the concert is going to be Saturday, October 18th at 2 p.m. The following day, there will be inspiration and message at 10 a.m. and a fun-filled workshop at 1 p.m. Tickets are available now, $20 if you'd like to come to the concert only on Saturday, or $20 for the workshop if you want to attend that, or $30 for both. The second announcement for today, something exciting is happening here at Unity. Something exciting is always happening at Unity. We are going to have the Meet the Artist and open house. So what that means is we will be featuring an artist for 3 months, starting the 1st of October to the 1st of January 2026. And this first artist is Laurie House. She is the treasurer of our board, and we didn't know this, but Laurie is an artist, and so she's going to be displaying her original work. So you're invited to come to the open house, and that's going to be October 5th from 12:30 to 4 p.m. here at 289 Queenston Road in Hamilton. Admission free. So something exciting to look forward to. Thank you, Laurie. So this was what I just said. And now let's listen to Karen making an even longer presentation on Love Yourself, Heal the World.
So love prevails and conquers all. One of the lines in that song said, "When I lose myself and everything else fails, I remember that love prevails." You know, it's so funny. I was on a Zoom call recently, and one of the women on this call just kept saying, we have to remember in all these crazy times that we're going through that what's going to get us through is love, and love prevails. And she kept saying love prevails. And all of a sudden it dawned on me that years ago I wrote a song with beautiful, wonderful Reverend Michael Gott, who's the ministry at Unity of Houston in Texas. And we wrote this song for a conference called Love Prevails, and I looked it up in my notebook, and there it was. And we've kind of resurrected this song because it just seems like it's so appropriate for these times right now, don't you think? It's like we just have to remember that no matter what happens in the world, or even just personally, you know, I wrote a song years ago, whenever there's hurt in my heart, I ask, what would love do? You know, and I just keep always having to say, what would love to do in this situation when I'm feeling angry or when I'm upset or whatever? What would love do? And it always brings me to the right answer. I love this quote. Poet Naira Wahid said, "I love myself. The quietest, simplest, most powerful revolution ever." Isn't that great? You know, I just feel like these days that we are in a love revolution. We need to have a lot of love in this world. And that's what I want to talk to you about today, is the idea that love starts with us. And we know this stuff. I'm just here to remind you that love starts with us, that when we come from a place of loving ourselves and being kind to ourselves and gentle with ourselves, that's when we can see other people from those eyes. I can see love through those eyes. You know, I found this great little reading that there was a kindergarten teacher who sent a text to all the parents in her class. And she said this to them: if your family is experiencing difficulty at home, I would like to provide some additional support at school. I understand that you're not always able to share the details, and that's okay. But if your child is coming to school after a difficult night or morning or a weekend, just please text me and say, "Handle with care." Nothing else will be said or asked. This will just let me know that your child may need a little extra time, patience, or help during the day. And I don't know about you, but I feel like I could be walking around these days with a little sign that just says, "Handle with care, please. I'm just a little vulnerable flower." You know, it just feels like everything's just kind of too much these days for me. And I just find that just knowing that I have to treat myself with extra care is what's really helping me. You know, and I found this too. I love, the internet's so good for all these things. One of the things that people talk a lot about these days in medical fields is how loneliness is one of the biggest things that's going on in our world, is people just being lonely. And I found this great little thing, and it says, a Dutch supermarket introduced slow checkouts for lonely elderly people. I don't know why it has to be elderly. Anyone who's lonely should go through this. But for lonely elderly people who want someone to talk to. The move has proven so successful that they have installed these checkouts in over 200 stores. They also have added a chat corner where locals could meet for a cup of coffee and chat. Do you love this? Look at this. The checker is she's sitting down. How are you, Mrs. Randolph? What's in your bag today? I mean, isn't that just the sweetest? And I just feel like our society moves so fast that doing something like that, where you actually could just sit and talk and chat with someone. I mean, I don't know about you, but I find sometimes when people say, "How you doing?" we're so used to just like it's a knee-jerk reaction to go, "Oh, I'm fine. Everything's great. Everything's great. How are you?" And if I was to really tell the truth, it feels to me like what I want to say is, do you want answer number one or answer number two? Answer number one is, "Oh, I'm fine. Everything's great. How are you?" Or answer number two, "Wow, I'm watching the news too much. I'm getting a little freaked out about everything. I don't understand why there's so much divide in the world." I mean, all that stuff. But what we tend to do is think we don't want to take up anyone's time. So I'm just going to say, "Oh, everything's fine." But we need these places where you can really talk. And that's another reason why we come to church. Because at church, when you're at your wonderful center with your wonderful minister, this is a place that you can be yourself. And you can say, "How are you doing?" "I'm having a hard time." And the person doesn't need to take you out for coffee and spend the entire day with you. They could just simply say to you, "I hear you and I see you." And that's really what it's about. Your wonderful minister mentioned to me that she likes the song, "Your prayer is my prayer too." Sing that with me. Just say, "Your prayer is my prayer too." And what I do in all my women's retreats that I lead, I have a section that we just let everyone say what their prayer is, what's on their heart. Instead of just saying, "Oh, I'm fine," they might be able to say in that moment, "My prayer is for myself because I got, I'm nervous about my doctor visit coming up." And we would all sing back to that person, "Your prayer is my prayer too." Then the next person shares. Then we sing, "Your prayer is my prayer too." So I invite you in your church to just allow yourselves to be who you are, to say what it is that you need to say, and not feel like you're burdening someone, because that person could feel the same way too, and it gives that opening. For that vulnerability and that trust and that just expression, which is what I think we need right now so much. So one of the things that I am a stickler about, that I talk about in all of my talks and all my workshops, is how you start your day. Because I truly believe that with this basic talk I'm giving you today about gentleness, I mean, my last talk I did at your church, I think, was about my religion is kindness. And it's all about this same concept of being kind to yourself first and loving yourself first. So, my question to you is, did you wake up this morning and sashay into the bathroom and look at yourself in the mirror and go, oh my God, did you get more beautiful overnight? What's the deal? Did you do that? Or did you kind of go, oh my God, everything's dropping? And to me, when you have those first moments of every day, looking in the mirror, saying something positive and loving to yourself, that's what's going to create the tone for the rest of your day. I have so many songs that talk about, what are you choosing? What thoughts are you saying to yourself? And this is one of the first ones, is how do you start your day in the morning? So I have a friend named Noreen, and Noreen is from New York, and she has a very thick New York accent. And she does this thing that, in her case, she does this at the end of the day, this mirror work. She looks in the mirror every day, and she gives herself acknowledgement. So she looks at herself in the mirror, and she says, Noreen, I acknowledge you today because when that person cut in front of you in the line, you didn't flap, give them the bird. You said, go ahead, just feel free, go ahead in front of me. And you just did all these nice things today. And Noreen, you're a lovely person, and I love you, Noreen. And so she does this every night. And what's so interesting about this little practice is that by doing that, she has set up a routine in her mind that she has to look for things that she does that she wants to acknowledge herself for in the evening. And I think when you do that, when you think about how do you want to acknowledge yourself, I think it's a really beautiful spiritual practice, because you are looking for ways to be kind in the world, because you can acknowledge yourself for it later. And even acknowledging just being kind to yourself, acknowledge yourself for being kind to yourself. What choices did you make in the day that helped the world and helped you? And I think that that's just a really important thing. And I learned this idea many, many years ago about what you say to yourself and the choices that you make. Now, I don't know if I've done this story with you all before. This is one of my favorite stories. I call this my signature story. And I call it a signature story because, we all have had pivotal moments in our lives. Carolyn Mace calls it the 6-second moment, where you have something impact you so deeply that you anchor it with a belief system. Now, a lot of times, that 6-second moment that sometimes happens in childhood, you can make that 6-second moment be a belief that carries you through your life, like, I'm not worthy, I have to try harder. Oh, in order to get love, I have to do this. Those kind of things. But you can also have pivotal 6-second moments that flip the switch on how you felt before, and it starts you on a new trajectory. Oh, that was a big word, trajectory. I don't know where that came from. So my 6-second moment I want to share with you. And when I was growing up in Hollywood, yes, people were actually born in Hollywood, I was kind of what you would call a drip or a nerd or a geek. I straightened my hair. I had acne and braces, and I just did not fit in. I just was just geeky. And yet I had this mentor. But before I tell you about her, I just am afraid, as I'm telling you this story, looking at me now as this adult, you might not be able to get the full extent, because I want to really paint a picture for you. So I have a little visual aid here. So this is me in 8th grade. Do you love that? So truly, straightening my hair, acne, braces, and God forbid it was ever foggy in Los Angeles, my hair would rise like yeast. So I think I've gotten better. And don't look at this picture and go, oh, poor Karen, because you all have a picture like this, right? 8th grade, high school, whatever, you all have some kind of geeky picture. It's not just me. So I had this mentor at that time that I thought, well, if she can make it, if she can do so well, then maybe there's hope for drippy, nerdy me. And that person was Carol Burnett. Now, I'm hoping in Canada you have watched the Carol Burnett show, and if you haven't, none of this is going to make any sense to you. But hopefully you have. Carol Burnett is just the most wonderful person in my life back then. She was just a wonderful, amazing powerful woman to me. And she had a question and answer period at the beginning of her show. And every week, I'll tell you how dedicated I was. I went to her show, the taping of her show at CBS Television Center in Hollywood. I would take the bus down. I wore the same outfit every week so she'd recognize me. I sat in the exact same chair every single week. I made a beeline and practically like mowing over people to get to my chair. But I'd sit in the same chair every week, and eventually she would come out and wink at me, and I'd be like, "Oh my God, Carol Burnett knows me," and we're BFFs. And so one time she was doing the question and answer period at the beginning of her show, and all of a sudden, out of the blue, my little heart just starts beating so hard in my chest, and I'm like, "What is going on with me?" And all of a sudden, I raise my hand, and I don't even know what inspired me to raise my hand, but I did. She probably wanted to know who this weird stalking kid is that's stalking her every week. And she said, "Yes, what would you like to ask?" And I couldn't think of anything, but then I remembered that the week before I had won the Edgar Rice Burroughs Tarzan calling contest, which is what she was famous for. And I said, "Well, I want to challenge you to a Tarzan calling contest." So she goes, "Great, come on up." So now I am up on stage in front of 300 people. Forget about how many millions of people are watching on television. But I am thrilled because all of a sudden I'm standing next to my idol. I'm looking out and everyone is just beaming at me. They're smiling and giving me so much love. I'd never been on a stage. I'm like, this is really fun. And everything is great and wonderful until I look out and here are the cool girls from my school that are doing that kind of Valley girl. Oh my God, she's so weird. Do we even know her? But let's pretend we don't even know her, And they're just mortified that I'm up there. And since they're mortified, I'm mortified. And all I can think about is being embarrassed, and I feel ashamed, and I'm just so self-conscious, and all I want to do is get out of there. But that's when I had my 6-second moment. Because in that moment where I was immediately transported to that, not loving myself very much, embarrassed, thinking I'm just a failure, I remember thinking that this was a moment where I could choose who I was going to serve. I could choose them or me, giving away my power, or stepping into my power. And I remember feeling like there was a line right in front of me. And I remember looking at them and looking at Carol Burnett and then stepping over that line to then do that wasn't very good, but I did this big old Tarzan call. The audience erupted in applause. She bows down to me. She's like, "Oh, you won." And I walked off that stage completely changed. And of course, the next day at school, the same girls came up to me and went, "Hi, Karen, you're really cool. We saw you yesterday. Do you want to be in our group?" And I'm like, "No." So, but what it did to me was show me that self-love starts deep within. That we have to choose every day when the media is telling us that we're no good, when we have friends or family or whatever, their belief systems of who we are. Again, why I'm even talking about this subject is because we need every light these days, every light of love. And I truly believe that when we come from that place of light and love for ourselves, that's how we can shine it to the world. It's a choice. Every day it's a choice. Years ago, I wrote a song called "Hold On to Love," where it said, every day I have a choice of how I want to live, and I refuse to let all the bad news affect me. And I'm choosing that once again, that I want to be a person who looks someone in the eye and is available to everyone that I meet. And I also want to acknowledge how difficult this can be sometimes, how people can trigger you, and how just being kind and loving to yourself, you can have these all your little 6-second moments come up and just go, no, you're not worthy. And I'll tell you a fast story of how, again, it's a choice. This is a real current day story. So I do a women's retreat every year at Unity Village in Kansas City, Missouri, and I did one a few months ago. And the organizer at Unity Village was so lovely to work with, and we had a great retreat, 85 women, and we had a wonderful time. And I thought when I came home, I'm going to send her some flowers. So in my excitement of sending her flowers, I wound up, filling out all the form to get 24 roses. And just as I hit send, I hit the button, and right in that moment, I realized I never put her name in, I put my name in. So in that moment, I will tell you that I freaked out because I'm spending this money and these flowers are coming to me. And I freaked out for a minute and went, wait. No. Just what you'll do is just redo the order with her address in it, and I'll call the company and tell them I screwed up, and, can they just refund me the money for that first order and cancel it? So I go ahead and I do all that. Now I want you to know that while I'm doing all this stuff, I'm just thinking, oh, you idiot! I'm like, I am completely contradicting everything I'm telling you today. I'm beating myself up. I'm going, you are so stupid. Why did you do it? And then on top of that, I'm the person who wrote, I will be gentle with myself. I will be gentle with myself. And I will hold myself like a newborn baby child. Well, I was not holding myself like a newborn baby child. I'm beating myself up going, you are such an idiot. And you're the person who wrote this. So, I'm just shaming myself all over the place. And then so I call the company and they don't answer. But I write them an email the next day. They go, I'm sorry, we can't refund your money. For whatever reason, they couldn't refund my money. So now I have a choice. And when those roses came to me on that day, I thought, Drucker, you could completely walk by these flowers every time and have it as a reminder of what an idiot you are that you screwed up on this order. Or you could lighten up, and you could also say, wow, what a gift to myself for a job well done. And I made this conscious choice of just saying, I'm going to love myself through this and allow myself to just see the beauty of those roses and the gift that I gave to myself. And that's the key, the gift that I gave to myself. My mother taught me such a lesson about that last line, that my mother worked at home. And she had a business that, she was home all day long. I mean, I would hear her little IBM Selectric going at 7 o'clock in the morning. And what was so amazing to me was she put on makeup every day. She would put on a full thing of makeup. And one day I said to her, Mom, why do you go to the trouble of doing all that? No one's even seeing you. And she gave me the best lesson of self-love. She said, that's true. No one's coming to the house. No one's seeing me. But the most important person is seeing me. Me. When I look in that mirror, I want to like what I see. And isn't that a great expression? Isn't that a great spiritual practice? I want to like what I see. I want to feel who I am on every level, what I look like, the person I am, the values, the kindness. And I learned another great lesson from a friend of mine. I had a friend that passed quite a few years ago. And I remember that at his memorial, everyone kept coming up to the microphone and just saying what an incredible person he was, how kind and generous, and all these qualities that were just amazing. I mean, everyone was just saying the same thing about what an amazing person he was. And I just kept sitting there going, I wish he would have known this. I wish he could have heard this. But my friend Brian was truly one of those people that his 6-second moment years and years ago was about not being worthy. And so any amount of praise or compliments would just kind of fall off him like, the water off of a duck, It's just like it just never got in. It would just it would be almost like he had a tennis racket that he would flip away those compliments, go, oh, yeah, well, he would just not really ever take it in. And I remember coming home that day and writing this little song that said, if only you could see yourself as other people do, you would see the light of love that shines to everyone. You would understand the reason why people care for you. You would see that. You would know that you are loved. So I say to you right now, know that about yourself right now. Know that you are loved. Give yourself credit for what you've accomplished in your life. Give yourself credit for the values that you hold and the person that you are. And I ask you to not play the when I game, meaning when I lose 10 pounds, when I get that love relationship, when I get that job, when I, that you allow yourself right now to look in the mirror and say, I love myself right now, as I am, who I am, what I bring to the world. So I leave you with this little chant. And Byron Katie said, do you want to meet the love of your life? Just look in the mirror. So you are seen, you are heard, you are loved for who you are. You are enough, you are complete, you are loved. Can you sing that with me? You are seen, you are heard, you are heard, you are loved, you are loved for who you are. You are enough, you are enough, you are complete, you are complete, you are loved, you are loved. Now, declare it for yourself and say, I am seen, I am heard, I am loved for who I am. I am enough, I am enough, I am complete, I am complete, I am loved, I am loved. Do that one more time. I am seen, I am heard, I am heard, I am loved for who I am. I am enough, I am enough, I am complete, I am complete, I am loved, I am loved, I am safe, I am safe, I am heard, I am heard, I am enough, I am enough. So repeat after me. I am seen and heard. There's nothing I need to change. Who I am is enough. Because the truth about me is, I'm fabulous. I'm fabulous. And with that, I hope that you got something from this little talk today. So be good to yourself. Be kind to yourself. We need you. We need your light. And so it is. Thanks for listening.
What's your takeaway today? That was juicy.
I got the microphone. Does anybody have anything they want to share? Okay.
Hello? Oh, there, I can hear. Well, I really liked her friend Noreen's practice at the end of the day. I can't remember what she called it because I didn't write it down. But I really liked that because it does make you think during the day, okay, what good thing am I going to do today or accomplish today that I can congratulate myself on? I like that.
Excellent. Anyone from home?
I don't know. Let's see. Well, I don't know where that came from on the side. What the heck? Oh, what's that? I have no idea. The chat just got goofed up. Talk to somebody else. I'll see if I can find it.
Sure. Is there anyone else? Laurie, you look like you want to say something.
I am fabulous.
Oh, Laurie says and affirms that she is fabulous.
Love prevails.
And Diane says love prevails.
I found it.
Come forward.
Are you?
It's not working.
Okay. Are you gonna repeat them?
No.
Or I'm coming back up?
Yes.
It's better, I can't repeat anything.
Okie dokie. I'm back. Agnes says, I love myself right now. And Brenda says, to love yourself is more than okay. And Agnes says there's no sound. So I don't know what that's about either.
We're having fun this morning, and I'm sure that's what Karen would have liked us to have. So it's very interesting. I am giving the talk next week, and she's made 2 references, and you will hear them next week. So is that a sign or what? But I appreciate the 6-second moment. Interestingly, most mornings when I get up and I look in the mirror, I do give myself a little wink. Not consciously or thinking about what someone wants you to do, but I just did. So this morning I looked at myself and I go, you got good skin. So I must be doing something right.
Marcia, there's another one from home.
Yes.
One from home, so you can just tell.
Yes.
Tim says, love everyone. It makes everything make you feel better.
Okay. Tim says, love everyone. It makes everything
makes you feel better.
that you do makes you feel better. Thank you, Tim. Good. So we have some juicy things to run with during the week here. And I'd like to, on behalf of Unity of Hamilton, express our gratitude to Karen Drucker for bringing us that wonderful message. And now we move our attention to how you support us here at Unity. Your giving absolutely matters. You may send us an e-transfer to admin@unityspiritualcenter.com or write a check to Unity Spiritual Center or give here in the sanctuary. And for every gift we receive, we always say this affirmation: divine love through me blesses and multiplies all I have, all I give, and all I receive. I am prosperous. Wonderful. So our last song is, Money is Like a Bunny. And again, it's written by Karen Drucker.
They say you can't take it with you when you go, no. So I'm gonna just enjoy myself, go with the flow. Yeah. All right, because of Easter and the time that we're in, let's think like a bunny. My money is like a bunny. It goes forth and multiplies. Send it out, let it go. Comes back to me in time. My joy is overflowing. I know God is my source. My money is like a bunny. It goes forth and multiplies. Got it? I want you to sing with me. You can hop like a little bunny if you want. You know, we need inspiration. Sing with me now. My money is like a bunny. It goes forth and multiplies. Send it out, let it go. It comes back to me in time. My joy is overflowing. I know God is my source. My money is like a bunny. It goes forth and multiplies. on when I sing this song. Ready to sing with me now? My money, like a bunny, goes forth and multiplies. Send it out, let it go, comes back to me in time. My joy is overflowing. I know God is my source. My money is like a bunny, goes forth and multiplies. Money, 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 money. They say you can't take it with you when you go. No, so I'm gonna just enjoy myself. Go with the flow. So this is the free-form dance section. Get that money out. Here we go. My money is like a bunny. It goes forth and multiplies. Send it out, let it go. It comes back to me in time. My joy is overflowing. I know God is my source. My money is like a bunny. It goes forth and multiplies. Money, 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 money. My money is like a bunny. It goes forth and multiplies. Send it out, let it go. Comes back to me in time. My joy is overflowing. I know God is my source. My money is like a bunny. It goes forth and multiplies. My money is like a bunny. It goes forth and multiplies. My money is like a bunny. It goes forth. Oh, it multiplies. All right, hop around. My money is like a bunny, goes forth and multiplies. My money is like a bunny. I got money. Oh, so much money. Money and money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me.
Sorry. So, our kids are here, and they're going to have to use this mic to tell us what they did this morning. Anyone? Anyone? What did you do?
We made trees with leaves and yeah. Okay.
And why did you do that?
Wait.
What does it represent?
The cycle. A cycle.
Cycle. Okay. So we know autumn is coming up, right? Oh, it's here.
It is here.
I'm a little outdated. I should know better. The leaves on the trees on the highway are changing. Those are beautiful. Thank you, kids. All right, let us read our closing prayer together. The infinite mind of creation fills my consciousness with all the right ideas I require to live my best life now. I follow the inner guidance, and so it is. Final song. I think I said that just now. Final, really. This one is called Stand.
So I think you might have sung this with me before. This is my song Stand, a little chant. So I'll teach it to you, but here's this little introduction. For years I would talk about how I wanted to change the world, but I always left it up for someone else to do. But then I finally realized that I needed to take a stand, and that by changing my thinking, I could change my life. That's how I could change the world. So here's the chant. I want you to sing with me. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world. Now that's the whole thing. You got it? Ready to sing with me now? Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Sing it again. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Sing it again now. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Now let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Sing that again. We are making a new world now. We are making a new world right here, right now. And so it is.
Brings us to the end of our service today, and I hope you take this message with you. You are loved. Have a great week. See you next week, and we love you. Bye now.